evening to everyone. This is Jaloi Eyes, and this is going to be a keep case update here. I've also got some horror magazines, books to show off here, which will be to do with the slasher genre. I haven't shown these off before, and I think they're absolutely awesome. So yeah, let's get into this. And these will be keep case DVDs that I got hold of this week. So yeah, here we go. First up is Night of the Living Dead, the original, George Romero, and this is the black and white version. The reason I say that is because here in the UK we have a colorized version of this as well. And this is the collector's edition, which includes all new interviews with George Romero. Okay, and there's a cool little tagline here: before the day, before the dawn, there was the original Nightmare. Okay, and this is not my favourite out of the trilogy. I prefer I prefer the remake actually, and I'm going to show that off now. Okay, here's the reverse. Okay, and this is on Into Film. You got the disc in there. Okay. Right. The next pickup was this. George Romero's Night of the Living Dead remake. Now this was remade by Tom Savini, and he's done a few other films which in my opinion haven't been that great, but this one I think is his best, and definitely my favourite. So over the two here, I get more enjoyment out of watching this. Always got respect and love for the original, so don't get me wrong, but this one is a little bit more up to date and a bit more of an easier watch than the original there. So for those who haven't seen this, you should give it a watch if you're into zombie films, because it is quite good. And of course it's got Tom Savini's effects in here as well. You got director's commentary, filmographies, the making of featurette, the Dead Walking, and a theatrical trailer. Okay, and this is directed by Tom Savini. So quite a good little zombie one, this one. And for those who are curious which one I like best out of the three, I mean I know he's done others after that, but I really don't like those. I'm a fan of the original trilogy, Night, Dawn and Day, and Day is my favourite out of the three. Okay. Next pickup is an Anchor Bay release of Evil Dead full uncut version, and the reason it's saying full uncut version here is because here in the UK this was censored by the BBFC. They censored the tree rape scene where the branch goes into the woman, and what else did they censor? I think a pencil to the side of the leg as well. So a pencil going into the side of the leg, and the tree rape scene, and perhaps a few snippets of gore. So yeah, I mean, that was a long time ago, but we did have stupid censorship. I mean, for those who don't know, England still has censorship. I think Last House on the Edge of the Park, the Ruggiero Deodato, has got 11 minutes cut out of it. I Spit in Your Grave still trimmed. So yes, it's pretty sad, but anyway, it's got better, put it like that. So this is an Anchor Bay release of Evil Dead 1. Don't need to say much about this film. Absolute classic. If you're beginning to collect horrors and you're new to collecting horror, you need to get this one in your collection. And there's some nice stills from the film there, or artwork. Actually, that's artwork, isn't it, I think? There's a little bit behind there as well. So that was my third pickup of this week. Fourth was this, Massimo Dellamano's Devil in the Flesh, aka Venus in Furs. Okay, and it's got a tagline here, she's the bitch with the switch. I put this on, flicked through it a little bit, and realised that it's not really something that I probably would keep. Loads of nudity in it and sexual content in there, but yeah, just not my style of film really. And this is my first Shameless DVD I've ever bought. I do concentrate more on the hard box collecting, so I just haven't had time to start collecting other labels and other stuff here, because I import quite a lot of my things. I don't go into the stores here, I don't go into HMV and all these other places. I do most of my purchasing online, but yeah, these are things that I have picked up in person, and there's quite a lot of nudity on the back of this. And what's it saying here? What's the worst thing a man could do to a woman? Question mark. ... Wrong. Yeah, I mean, the bits that I did see in this, it's very kind of dominatrixy, you know, ball and chain business going on here. However, it's entertaining for a watch. It's not something that I would spend a lot of money on. I'm not really into this style. What, any extras on here? And again, it's saying here, trimmed by the BBFC. So that's very nice of them to cut this all down for us. Okay, there's the disc. I do like this yellow case though, this is pretty cool. Okay, last DVD pickup I've got here is a classic. Now this is Shogun Assassin, and yeah, it was banned in the UK as well, or they tried to ban it, and it was cut to pieces. This is the uncut release. Alright, he whips out the sword and relieves his victims of their heads, and this guy just absolutely canes everybody in this. Assassin samurai, and just goes around with this cart and his kid in there, and they just go on a killing rampage spree basically. And this is actually a compilation of a series of films called Sword of Vengeance, and I have got each individual part to this. I think there's about 6 or 7, and I've got each individual part of this because I am into my martial arts films, and perhaps I'll do a video of those as well at a later date. So I don't just collect horror, I do collect other stuff. So I've got a bit of a martial arts collection here. And this is pretty gory, this film. And it's got a really high body count in it as well. And this is on the classic Vipco label here in the UK. For those who are in the UK will know about that. Okay, right, it's coming up to 10 minutes.